Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baía, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Over to the other side. Here's Batistuta. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal kick. And it's Shevchenko. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Marmoush. Antonetti. Hazard. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a good spell of possession, this. Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. There's the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Rice, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Great vision. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vasco da Gama are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
First breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
Shevchenko! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That is good progress on the left. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Belletti. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Belletti. Batistuta. Mikel Oyarzabal. Vasco da Gama heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tries one from range! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. There's a searching pass. He whips it across. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti. Played into space. Not where it came from. It's a promising position. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Azar. Zanetti goes down, but nothing given. And it's Totti. This looks promising, and he's got his cross in. Oh, what has happened here? Marmoush is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Totti has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vasco da Gama leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Teremos uma substituição.
So we're off again. Akanji. Rice. Driving on and making good progress. Cannavaro. No, that's been intercepted. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Tries to play it through. This is real chance! And again! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And he was quick to react. Beckham. Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kawasaki Frontale couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Kukçu, who does have an assist to his name. That is good alertness. Belletti. It's a searching pass. Kukçu. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Can he latch on to this? Very nicely done. He's got away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Totti with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Akanji. And it's Belletti. This is Batistuta!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marquinhos with a definite fell there. That pass isn't the best. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Great ball if he can get there. Cannavaro. Kukçu. And here's Batistuta. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Belletti. That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Vasco da Gama now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Zanetti delivers. He's cut it out. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
No time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 22. vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 6. Substituição em andamento.
They've played it short. And the finish! Kawasaki Frontale are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through.
Vinicius Junior!
Tries to get it clear. And that has been cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vasco da Gama needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's rising! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Azar. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cannavaro makes a move down the right. Azar. Into the channel. Picked out, he's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mateus. This is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. That's at the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Marmoush picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vasco da Gama definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vasco da Gama with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Drives it, getting up there! He doesn't look too happy with that. And now the breakaway. And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Totti! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's found the way through. Hazard with the delivery. It's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rice, played in. Not the most accurate pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Diaz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Chance here to counter. Totti, and it's Belletti. Ball swung in. Howson attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. That's put paid to the danger. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gerrard. Rice. And claimed it back swiftly. Zanetti. And this is Batistuta. And he's quick to get rid. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti, driven in. Oh, really cute, what a lovely... There's the header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Marmouche. And it's Belletti. He is through here. He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Pass somewhat off target. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Yamal. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. He's picked his way through, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Chance for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. Messi wants to run onto this. Totti. And they're back on the ball again. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Aims beyond the defence. Serves up across. Defending of the desperate variety. Back when it goes. Rice. This is Batistuta. Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. This is Batistuta. That's going wide left. Looking for the run. And that signals the end of the first period. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vasco da Gama are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Belletti.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mateus. And it's Zanetti. Diaz gets into a good position. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Throw it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Has another go! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Yamal. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. And still we await the first breakthrough. And it's Belletti. That was nowhere near his best. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Zanetti clears it away, and they're quick to get it back. Out towards the flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Marmoush is in a really good position out wide. And a header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. This is a promising build-up. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he takes a shot! Goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vasco da Gama are in front now, the game's only goal. Big chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Mateus clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Vasco da Gama leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now that's well seen too. Rice. And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Has a look and plays it forward. The pass is intercepted. Messi. It's come to nothing. Vasco da Gama close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Azar. Knocks it out wide. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. Diaz. No, it's Batistuta. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vasco da Gama deservedly very happy with their win, and the clean sheet is a very nice bonus. They dealt with all the threats very, very easily and kept control throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Howson gets it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Marmoush. Rice. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Hazard. Cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And the shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! The first significant strike. Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, easy pickings there, and it's Zanetti. Gerrard, looking for the run. Rice! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Batistuta. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Showing good feet. It's a promising position. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
He'll try from distance. It's Forlan. And this is Forlan. And it's Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cleared without hesitation. That's a throw. And he's gone looking for safety. Totti. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, they could break here.
Vasco da Gama have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Hazard. Defending was strong and firm. Chance to deliver. It's Forlan. Counts. And this is Batistuta. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Totti. That's good play. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Batistuta! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Vasco da Gama are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Forlan. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Rodri. And it's Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Hazard has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he is...
Forlan! And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Foram indicados 2
Zanetti.
minutos de acréscimo.
Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Kimmich. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Zanetti. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Vasco da Gama sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Totti. Now it's Hazard. Totti. And he's been shifted off it. Belletti. Flings it up. He leaps for it. In he goes again. Hazard. Gerrard. Now it's Forlan.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
This is Batistuta. Hazard. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good alertness. Vasco da Gama with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. This is Batistuta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. Belletti. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And this is Forlan. And it's Hazard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicked it back promptly. Marquinhos. It's Belletti. Totti.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Couch. Can he get it through?
Vasco da Gama are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard, some resolute defending there. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hazard. Zanetti. Incoming delivery. Oh, good climb! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rodri. And it's Gerrard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this is a great position. Forlan! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's well positioned. And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Off the post! Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Forlan ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
No way through. Has crossed into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Forlan. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
This he really fancies.
Forlan! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. Gerrard plays it short. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Vasco da Gama close now to seeing this one through to the end. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Batistuta. That has been cut short. That's at the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Azar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Real chance! Goal! Vasco da Gama! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Vasco da Gama with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Vasco da Gama leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Diaz. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Forlan. That is lovely. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Zanetti. Diaz. Passes short and sharp. Very nicely done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball. It's Totti! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vasco da Gama have their second corner now.
Totti with the short one. It's a good-looking delivery. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. The most accurate pass. But he's having a shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this. Akanji attempts a clearance. Great chance! Marquinhos. Zanetti. And it's Hazard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The referee's awarded a free kick. That has been knocked clear. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. It's just beyond his reach. That is Stuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Diaz. Zanetti. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerrard does well to get it back, and it's Count, looking to play him in. Vasco da Gama looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And they've got rid. Looking for options for movement. Played out to the left flank. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. Diaz. Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Nicely intercepted.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Short changes him with that pass. Kimmich goes sliding in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's come in hard. The referee says that is that for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Vasco da Gama firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Totti goes short. And it's Belletti. Marmoush. Only partially clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bergkamp. Now it's Forlan. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Cross needs to be good. Zanetti getting this one clear. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, it's Bergkamp. And he's worked it through. Vasco da Gama in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Diaz. That pass isn't the best. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hazard. He's picked his way through. And he's there to make the challenge. Just about up to the hour now. That's going across. Oh, great leap! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard. Now it's Forlan. Pinches it off him. Totti. He can run onto that. He's got away. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Totti. Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti. Hazard. There's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now that looks a decent shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Vasco da Gama find a position of real strength now. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Zanetti gets into a good position. That's a decent clearance. Chance here to counter. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Now Bergkamp. Diaz. And it's Zanetti. Diaz. Bergkamp. And Diaz. And this is Forlan. Rice. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that is chance for a shot! This time, surely! No mistake. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Oh no, this does not look good. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Bergkamp. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Not the most convincing of passes. 2 minutes to be added on. Driving forward. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Batistuta just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.